Welcome to Heritage Ways, where we believe you can never have too much cheese. Is there such a thing as too much cheese? Today we're going to make an Amish dish. It is called Yumzetti, and it actually involves Velveeta, or cheese food, processed cheese food. We could argue this is not real cheese, and I would be in that camp who would argue that. However, today we're going to call it cheese, and we're going to make Yumzetti. Here we go. We're going to ground 1 pound of hamburger. In this video, you're going to see that I'm actually doubling the recipe. This is when I had most of my children still living at home, and I cooked for a lot of people. You're going to brown 1 pound of hamburger. You're going to cook 1 package of noodles. This is package of egg noodles. You need 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 1 can of cream of celery soup, and 1 small 6-ounce tomato paste. You're going to need 4 to 6 slices of Velveeta cheese, or the equivalent of that. Now, before we talk about how to assemble this, let's talk about the fact that this is truly an Amish recipe. In the original video, I had a lot of comments of folks saying this is not an Amish recipe because Amish would never use Velveeta. Well, those people obviously have never met an Amish person or shopped at an Amish or Mennonite store or eaten in their homes, and I have done all of the above. I can tell you that the Amish folks love their Velveeta. They love their cheese puffs, and there are a lot of things I could tell you that they love that might frighten you in the food department. But they like a lot of instant foods and things you might be surprised. Also, if you pick up Amish cookbooks, and I have multitudes of those on my bookshelf that I have read and used, most every one of them is going to have a recipe for Yumzetti. The directions are as follows. You brown the hamburger and you cook the noodles according to the package directions. This is easily doubled, like I've already said. You mix the soups and the tomato paste together, and then you're going to layer this. You're going to layer however you'd like to layer it, and then you're going to bake it 30 minutes at 350, and then you're going to top it with your sliced Velveeta. You're going to return it to the oven until the Velveeta is melted, and serve it. Amish style recipe Yumzetti. Never can have too much cheese. Of course, you can substitute real shredded cheese, but this is the authentic Amish recipe. Enjoy it. We're going to make pimento cheese patty melts. This is a recipe I created in the fall of 2018 when we lived on our RV full-time. You're going to need 1 pound of organic grass-fed ground beef and salt and pepper to taste. You're going to form this ground beef into very thin patties using the frying pan or electric skillet. Brown the patties in butter and season both sides with salt and pepper. Remove the patties and then cook the onions until translucent. And this is going to be 1 red onion. You can use any onion, but I prefer red, thinly sliced, sauteed in real butter. Remove the onions and remove the excess grease from the pan. Then you're going to add more butter to the pan to toast the bread. Toast both sides of bread. I like to use a thick Texas toast or a brioche bread, a really good hearty bread. You're going to spread each side with pimento cheese. I use store-bought or a homemade pimento cheese, and I have pimento cheese recipes in my first cookbook from Katie's Kitchen, and I also have other videos here on YouTube for pimento cheese. This recipe is found in my first cookbook from Katie's Kitchen, and you can purchase that cookbook to have in your own kitchen at heritageways.com general store. With the cheese sides facing up in the pan, layer 1 or 2 beef patties and the onions on half of the toast, and then cover with the other cheese toast. Grill or fry the sandwiches until warm and melted throughout. Do you enjoy my pimento cheese patty melts? Because you can never have too much cheese. Make sure you're counting your blessings, friends.